Hello friends, glad to have you back. Today we are trying a brand new Reese's Peanut Butter Cup flavor. This is Reese's Oreo. And as you see right here on the package, it's very reminiscent of a certain now discontinued and retired Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, which is the Reese's Crunchy Cookie Big Cup. Yes, I just pulled out an expired pack of Reese's cups from August 2020. That's how long I've been keeping this and just keeping it around just for this video. There you go. All right, your service is done. Now, yeah, is this more than just a Reese's Crunchy Cookie Big Cup? Well, as you see right here, there is a kind of like a cream topping, a vanilla cream topping that is reminiscent of the inside of an Oreo, the cream inside of the Oreo. But yeah, let's just read the description here. It's milk chocolate and white cream peanut butter cups with Oreo cookie crumbs. So I don't know if there were Oreo cookie crumbs in this, or they just used a generic kind of Oreo cookie with that. But regardless, this has legit Oreos in it, so maybe something completely different. We shall see. But yeah, this is the third variant of a crunchy cookie in a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. The very first version was a Reese's Cup that was released in like 96, and it had a whole-fledged, piece of cookie at the bottom of the cup with peanut butter on top. And then the next version was this with bits in it all in there. And I really didn't care for this version too much, actually. I like the original version from the 90s. Because I remember when that came out, my mom bought a pack at like Quick Trip or something. And I was just like, oh, yeah, you got so much more cookie with the peanut butter. And it was like a perfect union. This is just kind of like, oh, will I get a crunchy bit here? Oh, no, okay. But yeah, so this is the third iteration where they're doing a collab with Oreo and having the white cream on top. And there really isn't that much history about this besides there was a pre-sale. But besides that, they're hitting store shelves in September. I found this at Walgreens. I didn't find the traditional cups, but I did find the mini cups. There were like 2 bags left. And I saw one lady grab one, and I grabbed the last one. It was sitting in her shopping cart, and I was like, Where'd you get that? Hey, girl. Yo, hey. So anyways, I got my pack. I am still going to be on the hunt for the regular size, but this will suffice for a review. Oreo in Reese's. No explanation needed. Okay, right off the bat, there is something wrong, as there is a big piece of this not included, or like it fell out of any other of these cups. So somebody messed up. Anyways. Yeah, this definitely does smell like a cookies and cream type of deal, just from the scent. There you see the packaging, light baby blue with an Oreo and Reese's all together as one there. Nice look at the top. Okay, so this kind of just looks like a mallow top. I was expecting this to almost be like a half and half type deal, but look at that. It just barely skims the surface there. Anyways, let's try this. This is the Reese's Oreo cup. Going in. Look at that. There is just a huge chunk of a layer. It's like a gold vein, but cookie vein inside of there. There's a lot of cookie crunch with that. There's like a huge piece of Oreo cookie in there. Now we got a nibble off the top here. Yeah, it just tastes like white chocolate. There's nothing special about that white cream on top. It's just your standard white chocolate. But these are packed with a lot of cookie crunch. Like, it's a cross between the original 1996 Reese's cookie and this right here. It's right there in the center as far as the cookie crunch and as how much you are actually getting per bite in here. I'll have 3. This will be my 3rd. Get a nice cross section here. So there you go. You almost kind of see it. Yeah, it does have its own layer. Like, the Reese's peanut butter cup is on one side and the cookie is on the other. I really dig that a lot. These are good. They are good. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate stuff, and that's basically what the top of this is. Nothing special. But it does add that kind of extra just sugary sweetness that is a non-chocolate kind of vibe to give you that kind of Oreo cookie sensation. But the peanut butter is still so overwhelming, and the chocolate as well, to where that white chocolate on the top really doesn't do too much. But I will say, the great thing about these is the fact that the Oreo cookie bits inside of here, I don't even want to say they're bits, they're almost just like chunks just placed within there. They bring out the saltiness and the greatness that is the Reese's peanut butter cup. It's almost like the Oreo cookie, the flavor of it at least, not the texture, the flavor of the Oreo cookie is holding up the flavor of the Reese's peanut butter inside of this cup to be like, yeah, you know, holding you up, you're the star of the show, and I'm just going to make it better by lifting you up higher and bringing that taste to a whole other level, baby. And that's what this is doing. Now, I will say the cookie crunch is also another layer of why this is so good, because it's a great contrast from the smooth peanut butter that's inside here with the crunchiness, obviously, of the cookie to give you a full rounded experience instead of just like gnawing on something that's just like easily just bite into. Your teeth are just carving into peanut butter and then you're done. Your teeth here carving into peanut butter, crunching into a chocolatey Oreo cookie. And that Oreo cookie just turns into this chocolatey kind of mush that mixes so well with the peanut butter to bring you to a whole other taste sensation. That's why I like this. Is it different than this? Yes, definitely. There are more chunks of cookie in here. So they didn't skip out on the cookie. It's not like an Oreo McFlurry where you get like the first half of the McFlurry actually has Oreo cookies and then the second bottom half is just vanilla ice cream. It's not like that at all here. It's jam-packed. So I would say this is a win. Would I pick these up again? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's not my favorite. I will still say my heart is always set on the caramel Reese's. Those are the best. But these are definitely a good one when it comes to wanting like a nice crunchy type of Oreo. Like the Reese's Puffs, I really didn't like that one. The Reese's Puffs Cups. Or the sugar cookie ones they had over Christmas time. But these with a crunchy kind of thing inside of it is definitely a winner. Because the flavor of that Oreo in there really does bring up a level of saltiness, extra saltiness. It just like brings out the savory saltiness of the peanut butter and makes everything just taste so much better. So I'm going to have to give these a 10. You know, I was thinking 9.5. No, these are perfect. The white chocolate is just kind of like meh, but it doesn't like hurt it in a way to make me give it a lower score. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's there for aesthetics. So don't get too excited about that white chocolate topping. The star of the show is that Oreo cookie in there, and I'm happy to say that it's not just little itty bitty bits. They are kind of like veins of Oreo cookie within the peanut butter, and it's chunky, baby. So yeah, definitely a good one. I would pick this up again. Now, more details on this is that this is not a limited edition thing, so you don't have to rush out and get it right away. You can just take your time. They're not going to be discontinuing this. They are collabing with Oreo, obviously, with a Oreo cookie with Reese's filling. Now, that is going to be limited edition this year, but I've heard in the news that next year in 2026, they will add that as a permanent flavor. But yeah, I need to hunt for those cookies. I haven't found those yet, but I did find these at the Walgreens. So that was just a stroke of luck with me when it comes to finding stuff. And yeah, these are good. I recommend them. The Reese's Oreo Peanut Butter Cups. 10 out of 10. And that is it for your fantastic cheat day review. For those of you who do miss the crunchy cookie big cup Reese's cups, you're in luck. And I am DJ Glowing Ice, always wanting to remind you that it is okay to cheat every once in a while. And I will see you next time. Peace out, y'all.